There were obviously a lot of press conferences. Did you go sparring with Mike Perry yesterday?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
None. I didn't get the gist of what he said. We were at the press conference, and he said, "Till, do you fancy a spar after the press conference?" And I thought he meant a spar, like a sauna and a steam. So I said, "Yeah, sound." And then when we got to the hotel, he was like, "So you ready? Gloves and that?" And I went, "What do you mean?" He went, "No, sparring." No, I went, "Oh, you want to spar?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "Fucking hell." So I said, "I'll go and get some gloves and we can go to the workout room." So we just went to the workout room. We just done a bit of shadow box, and then we just had a few rounds of like just a little bit, like a little bit of sparring. It was good, mate. He's a fucking terrific fighter, and one day me and him will meet. So yeah, good sparring. He gave me a few good punches to the face.
Yeah, I mean, you guys used to have a bit of a rivalry. You yelled at each other and all that, but it's all friendly now. It's fun.
I've got rivalry with everyone. Anyone who steps on my way, I've got rivalry with them. There's a big difference between respect and rivalry. Like, I respect everyone who's a fighter, but yeah, he is out of fighting a nice person. So, I've got time for him if he ever wants to spar in the future, train or whatever. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that when we're gonna fight, I'm gonna be nice or he's gonna be nice. I'm still gonna try and take him out as he'll do to me. Do you know what I mean? So,
Darren, now that you faced off with Woodley for the first time, any new thoughts about that fight? A lot of people were mentioning the size difference, the height that you have on him.
Yeah.
And the biceps too.
I didn't see no fear in his eyes, but I just sensed a little bit of doubt, and I work off a lot of energy, and I just sensed a little bit of doubt that he didn't want to be at that press conference. He didn't want to be there fighting me in particular. That's what I felt. No fear for sure, but just a tiny bit of doubt. So I'm gonna work on that, for my advantage, and we'll see where it goes. But yeah, he was game and I was game, and I just looked into the eyes of another man I want to hurt.
Do you think that the doubt came from maybe seeing how big you were?
Most probably, yeah. It's because I'm like the same size as like Stephen Thompson and that, but it's like my attributes meeting my back, like the way I carry myself. A lot of fighters, they carry themselves with shoulders forward, sort of in a slouch position. When I walk with my shoulders back, and when I'm facing off, I don't face off like that. I face chin in the air, sort of as if to say, give me your best shot. So, it's all about presence. I spar with a lot of heavyweights, and they always say that I make them feel small. It's about presence and energy, so that could play a factor in it.
Does any part of you kind of feel for Covington a little bit, because he won the interim title, was kind of his shot, and then I guess finally it didn't work out for him?
Listen, you can just start calling me the honest ape. Like, I'm honest, yeah. It's saddening. He does definitely deserve a shot at the title. Apart from him being a cunt, yeah, he ain't that right. I'll always tell the truth, but there's a certain side of things. I don't know the logistics, but I know that he was meant to have been injured, and also he wanted to fight on his terms, his date, his terms. Listen, the champion's ready to come back. You have to do what the champion says. That's how it goes. Woodley's the kingpin of this division. So whatever went on there, politics-wise, I was willing and ready. Whether anyone thinks I deserve a title shot or not, I was the first fucking person to say I didn't deserve a title shot. If the UFC come to me and say, do you want to fight Tyron Woodley, I'm not going to turn it down. So, I beat Woodley, Colby gets his shot at me.
Are you doing things different at this point, with the fight a month out, than you were last fight in terms of managing your weight, in terms of getting down?
Yeah, two certain factors, training-wise and weight-wise. I'm training a lot harder. I think this is better for me being such a short camp, because training just wears on your body. So when I'm starting a 10-12 week camp, I spar 3 or 4 times in a week. It just takes its toll on your body. Right now, there's nothing to really think about. It's just train hard every day. I'm even training Saturdays and Sundays. Like, usually I just rest, but I'm just going to train right up into fight. And I want to get my weight lower, before fight week. I usually go into fight week with a lot of weight to lose. I've always done it. I've always managed it. But this time I want my weight lower. Everyone knows, it's no secret that I'm not going to be at welterweight forever. So, these next few fights at welterweight, and then it's a middleweight debut.
Have you ever fought like in any discipline or competed at all in America?
Never. The closest is Canada. I fought for a ISK world title in Victoria. That's the closest. I'm already sitting at the front row in press conference, and I've never been to America. It's the rise is only beginning now in America. It's time to crack it now. The Americans, some know me. Everyone will know me soon.
I heard that you're going to be finishing out your camp in Vegas, right, at the OCPI.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, there's one main factor in that. The big factor being, as I've just mentioned, is recovery. I went there. I was impressed with the facility they've got recovery wise. I'm the type of guy. I'm like old school. I train, and if there's an injury or something, I just throw some ice on it and be done. I put everything to the back of my mind. So right now I want to work more on recovery for this fight. I want to train hard, but then recover quick. It's a 25-minute fight, so every round you've got to be recovering. So that's the main reason why I'm going out there and taking my whole team, and we're going to work hard for the next 5 weeks.
I guess you could probably use the nutrition there too. You can use the
exactly. The athletes eat for free. The nutritionist has been messaging me every day. So yeah, it's all these little advantages, as I say, everything, that 1% there, 1% there, taking it all works in my favour. So every little bit of percentage I can get, I'm going to take right now.
What's your walk around weight right now?
Right now, I think, so in kilos, I think I'm about 90, so I don't know what that is in pounds. I think that's...
In another video, you said you had to get like a visa, and then you wanted to come back and train at the PI. Is that just a matter of getting the visa, or is there...
Yeah, I just need to get the visa, yeah. The UFC didn't book it in time. Otherwise, I was going to stay in LA and go straight to Vegas. So I've got to go back. I mean, I've been travelling like fuck, so that's not easy either, but go get me visa, come back to Vegas and bring the whole team, fight in Vegas, fight in Texas, sorry, and then go back home and straight away, title defense, straight away, Colby.
Fans haven't been thrilled with Tyron's last 2 fights, and he's been very patient and stuff. I mean, what do you bring that you think is going to sort of make this be an action?
There's certain fights, it's funny because there's certain fights that, my last fight, it wasn't the most exciting fight, but the funny thing is I said I was going in there to knock Stephen Thompson out, and what I did was, I'm 25 years old, he's 35, I went in there and had a technical chess match with him when everyone expected him to just beat this crazy angry fighter coming forward. So I'd done that. The fight before I fought Cowboy, I aggressively beat him. I marched him down. It's sort of going to be that style with Tyron. I'm going to march him down onto the back of that cage. I'm going to be wary of his, he's got a lot of power in his wrestling. I'm going to be wary of that. But, a phrase I like using lately is, make what's weak stronger, make what's stronger. So, I don't want to worry about what his strengths are. I want him to worry about what my strengths are and work on them even more. So I'm going to march this motherfucker down.
Darren, any significance to the shoes you're wearing, the sneakers?
I bought
Some
these.
writing on those?
I bought these today in Beverly Hills. I don't know. They just like them. They just think they're just different. As I was speaking with one of the guys today, is I do like me fashion, but I'm very low key about it. Just simple jeans, jumper, and a nice pair of shoes. So I know that you like them. You've just noticed them. So whatever they say, I don't really give a fuck. I just like them.
You've probably been liking LA then if you're into fashion, right?
Sorry?
You've probably been enjoying Los Angeles.
Yeah, a lot of shops that you don't get back home. So yeah, I would like to spend a few weeks here and spend some money I haven't got.
Darren, because you have a similar style with Stephen Thompson, how do you see the fight with Tyron playing out?
Well, it is similar with Stephen, but it's different because it's power now. It's power. Stephen carries that, but only in spinning kicks and shit. Stephen hasn't got power in his hands. It's different. It's I'm a clever fighter when I need to be, but when I need to use my power and my strength, I will use it. And this fight is that's what it's going to be about. Obviously, intelligence is always playing a factor, but my power is going to come out in this fight. Elbows, if I've got him up against the cage, it's not going to be like with Stephen. I got Stephen against the cage, but where was he going to go? He's so fast, his head movement, I couldn't fire the left as much because he's so clever. With Tyron's not Stephen Thompson. I'm going to be able to march him down and throw bombs, and he's going to be throwing bombs too. Let's see who lands first then.
Darren, you mentioned
Last
money.
question, guys.
mentioned money you haven't got, but if you become the champion, that's gonna be life-changing money. I'm assuming future. Does that change anything as far as your outlook to the fight, or training, or just?
I just got a new contract and it was a great contract, but I looked at it, I said, yeah, that's nice, signed it, and then that was it. You know, I'm working on legacy and greatness, so I trust my team 100%. I trust my coach Colin Heron 100%. So as long as I do all that work, legacy and greatness, all money will be there. So I don't worry about it. You know, you can't have worries outside of this game. You know, I've got a girlfriend who's 7 months pregnant. I don't really care. I've got a daughter in Brazil right now who I haven't seen for 1 year. I don't really care. I just care about legacy and greatness. That's what I'm in this for. I'm not in this to make money, be a champion and leave. I'm in this for people to say at the end of it, you were the greatest. That's my only mentality. Fuck money and fuck everything else.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. See you later.